Hello, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us here on Times Now. You're watching our continuous coverage of Maha, Mumbai, Muqabla. The elections are over, counting is underway, and we will get to know perhaps in a few minutes from now as to who is going to be the mayor of Mumbai. I'm Hina Gambhir. With me is my colleague Siddharth.
Well, Hina, it appears to be like it's a fight that's a lot closer than one would have thought at the beginning of the day. Let's quickly take our viewers through the numbers that are currently trickling in. So we have leads for about 185 out of 227 seats in the BMC. You have the BJP Mahayuti, which is BJP and the Eknath Shinde Shiv Sena, having 92 leads as of now, as opposed to the Thackeray brothers registering 73. The Congress has 12. The NCP Ajit Pawar has just 1, and others, which include a combination of parties, including Samajwadi Party, the AIMIM, as well as independents, well, they have 7 currently. 185 out of 227, 92 and 73 might look like a significant gap, Hina, but if you were to combine the Thackeray brothers with the Congress and others, well, that's 92 as opposed to 92.
Absolutely. So it's quite tight, and that is why it is getting very, very interesting every single minute. Even though, viewers, most of these are leads or trends, but like they say, desperate times call for desperate measures. Will both of them join hands? Because this is an opportunity to get back in power. I mean, have the phone calls, have been made already? We don't know, but there is definitely an opportunity that the opposition, the Mahayuti, is sensing here at this point in time. Meanwhile, Siddharth, we're getting some visuals of celebration as well that's happening, and that's in the BJP camp. And
Correct.
There you can see the celebrations currently underway. Siddharth, why don't you tell us about the constituency here?
So the celebrations are in fact at the Mankhurd ward, which is part of the Mumbai North Central constituency. Now, this had actually been won by the UBT Sena in 2024. So this was a Lok Sabha constituency, the Mumbai Northeast constituency, which would actually had been won by the UBT Sena in 2024. And Mankhurd has a very significant presence of the Muslim population as well, and therefore for a BJP corporator candidate to actually be doing well there is very significant indeed. We also have some information coming in from some of the other wards in Mumbai, including the Mumbai North constituency, where 2 Dahisar wards have predictably gone to the Bharatiya Janata Party. Mumbai North, of course, is where Mr. Piyush Goyal is a member of parliament from. That has a diverse a range of people of different demographics, including Gujaratis and Maharashtrians in large numbers. But that was something that was expected to go in the BJP's hands. Mankhurd, however, has sprung a bit of a surprise, where a BJP candidate has actually won a predominantly Muslim.
Navnath Ban, BJP candidate, has won, and these are the visuals that you can see on your screens right now of the celebration that's currently underway there. Let's go across to our guests as well. We have Ali Daruwala, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Dr. Akashdeep Muni, political analyst, also live with us right now. Mr. Ali Daruwala, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us here on Times Now. Celebrations have already started in some parts of Mumbai, we can say, but if you look at the numbers, the early trends, it's quite a tight fight.
Yeah, I've always been saying Bombay is not going to be a cakewalk, it's not going to be a walk in the park, but honestly speaking, whatever the result is, our win will be as a Hindutva ki ladai hum jeet chuke hai. Over here, the Bhana brigade has lost once again because the number, you can see it's a tight walk as we said, but they are neck to neck. Then what happened to the ink issue?
आप कह रहे हैं हिंदुत्व की लड़ाई, लेकिन आप अभी तक जितने भी बीजेपी के नेताओं से हमने बात की, everyone is of the view that for you the priority, the focus of this election was development.
Correct. Over here, development is secondary, but first over here, they had portrayed themselves as Marathi Manus, Mati ka Manus, Astitva or Asmita. What happened to all this when you tied hands with the Muslim brigade in Bhayandar? What happened in Bhandup? What happened in Bhiwanti? You are sitting with the same chair, on the same chair with the Muslim, the 20% population. What happened when Raj Thackeray ji said, "मैं यहाँ पर भोगापन कर दूंगा"? So all this seems to be forgotten. So these points are very important over here. Apparently, I can see a guest who is from the Uddhav Barasaheb
Yes, in fact,
Thackeray.
I was going to ask him
here.
a question as well,
I
but
would
Mr.
ask
Ali
him
Daruwala, right now, of course, we're witnessing celebrations in Mankhurd, which is one ward, at the BJP headquarters in Mumbai. The celebrations are not yet started. What I'm being told is the poll results, as they're trickling in, are being watched very closely. I wouldn't say there's any sense of anxiety at this juncture. However, the results are much closer than what many people would have anticipated at the start of the day. So let's wait until those leads actually stabilize. But let's also get in a word from Mr. Intikhab Farooqi, who's of course part of the Shiv Sena UBT. Mr. Farooqi, आप कैसे देखते हैं इन रिजल्ट्स को? क्योंकि एमएनएस के साथ तो अलायंस है, लेकिन बात ये चल रही है कि क्या एमएनएस आपको बूस्ट करेगी या फिर आपको ड्रैग डाउन करेगी? आपको क्या लगता है? क्योंकि अभी आपके अलायंस और बीजेपी अलायंस के बीच जो अंतर है वो तकरीबन 18 सीट्स का है, जो अभी तक काफी सिग्निफिकेंट माना जा रहा है.
देखिए, Maharashtra is all about the Thackeray family, Mumbai and Maharashtra. When it comes to Mumbai, तो डेफिनेटली मनसी के जो राज ठाकरे जी है, हमारे साथ में जो युति हुई है, और वो बिल्कुल हमें हेल्प करेगी, बिकॉज मुंबई और महाराष्ट्र के जितने भी हमारे महाराष्ट्रीय समाज के लोग हैं, और जब उद्धव जी की बात आती है तो सारे समाज के लोग उद्धव जी के साथ में भी जुड़े हुए हैं. तो दोनों को मिलाकर जब एक ताकत बनती है तो वो इस चुनाव में हमें देखने को मिलेगा. अभी जैसे जैसे समय आगे बढ़ेगा, as the time will go on, we will get to see good numbers, good changes on the board, because our people have worked a lot in their constituencies, in their constituency, and they have been working since many years. So they have done a wonderful job, and definitely people have voted for them, and they are going to win this election, and definitely we will have our mayor very soon.
Okay. Okay, stay with us, Mr. Farooqi. JVC Shriram is also back with us on the broadcast. JVC, last time when we were speaking with you, you heard the, the Mahayuti camp saying that the mayor is going to be from the Mahayuti camp, either BJP or the Shinde Sena. But now it seems, as early trends have started, getting better, now even the Uddhav Sena camp is quite confident.
I think so we might have to wait for some more time, because see what is happening is, as you are showing it right now, I want to tell before the break itself, we didn't expect in Anushakti Nagar, the breach would happen. At ward number 135, there is a major breach where there is a huge Muslim population, SP and AIMIM had contested and BJP had won. And these kind of breaches are going to happen. Then I think Mahayuti would comfortably cross 120. There should not be any problem on that. Because counting is little slow, and they're taking 46 wards in a particular lot. So it's going to be, say, probably around 1:30, 2 o'clock only the trend will be very clear. And once we go past 100 seats for Mahayuti, and then we can see. Because where from the results are coming, the last 1 hour, the trends have been coming more from South Mumbai. And initially it was from North Mumbai. So depending upon where they're counting, we will get the trend. So let's give an hour and a half for things to settle down.
Okay, let me get a word in from Arunil Sadadekar as well. Arunil, a lot of the trends that we've seen so far have come from two constituencies specifically. If you map them to the Lok Sabha, which is Mumbai North and Mumbai Northeast, of course, we're waiting for some more leads to arrive. But what's your reading of the numbers so far? Because when we speak of margin of victories, when it comes to wards, it might be as low as 50, Arunil, 50 votes. So what can you gauge from what the numbers suggest so far? Because one can, of course, take a look at the combined opposition numbers, but does the BJP have a very good chance of surging ahead here from the 94 that the Mahayuti has so far?
Well, very good point being made by you, Siddharth, over here, because Mumbai North clearly is the bastion of the BJP. Piyush Goyal is the MP from there, cabinet minister. At present, I'm reporting from the BJP Mumbai headquarters. I'll show you the mood out here. Nobody here. Basically, a kind of a wait and watch approach is being observed by the BJP. One more important thing that we would like to note is a wait and watch approach is being observed by Uddhav Thackeray, Shiv Sena, MNS as well. Again, I will say the alliance partners of the BJP and Eknath Shinde's or BJP as well as Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena will play a very, very crucial role. Now, what has been observed is Ravindra Vaikar, who's an MP from Mumbai Northwest, his daughter was contesting a corporation election. She has lost. Rahul Shewale, a senior leader of Eknath Shinde Shiv Sena, who recently lost the Lok Sabha election, his sister-in-law was contesting from Dharavi, again lost. So basically, the mood, at least on the ground, the BJP is doing well. The BJP is expected to be the largest party in the BMC polls. It is surging ahead. But Eknath Shinde Shiv Sena, it seems like Uddhav Thackeray has pulled it back with respect to his competition with Eknath Shinde Shiv Sena is concerned, at least when it comes to the Mumbai polls are concerned, at least when it comes to BMC polls are concerned. Tejasvi Gosalkar, another interesting case I would like to mention. She had lost her husband, Vinod Gosalkar, just before the Maharashtra state elections last year. They were in Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena. She was expected to contest against Piyush Goyal. She did not contest, and now recently only she joined the BJP and has won from the Dahisar seat. She has been seen as one of the front runners to become the mayor if the BJP has those numbers.
Right. Arunil, stay on with us. Mr. Farooqi, what do you make of how the situation is right now? BJP clearly is in a wait and watch mode, as Arunil was showing to us. लेकिन आप हमें बताइए, जैसे अभी नंबर नजर आ रहे हैं, अगर जरूरत पड़ी तो क्या कांग्रेस के साथ ठाकरे ब्रदर्स का कुछ अलायंस की हम उम्मीद कर सकते हैं?
Yes, definitely. After everything is finalized, and if we require, our senior leaders will sit and they will discuss among what have to be done in the. But I think so. Right now we are doing well, and as the time will pass by, we will have good numbers. So let's see how it is going to work, and then later on will be seen that how it has to be done. So it is totally up to the senior leaders that how they are going to work out, and they will sit and they will do it. That way.
So he's not really ruling it out.
He's not ruling it out. Well, let me in fact go across to Mr. Ali Daruwala before we go across to Rucha, our colleague who's reporting from outside the BJP office in Mumbai. But Mr. Daruwala, what if the opposition decides to come together? That's a question that many are asking, because we currently have leads for 188 out of 227. So there are still 39 more to go. And the halfway mark for any alliance to get a majority is 114 in the BMC. So we'll wait and see as to whether or not that actually happens. But in the event that you do have a combined opposition taking on the might of the Mahayuti, then you have a neck-and-neck battle. What if the Congress decides to reconcile with the Thackeray brothers and joins their alliance? What if independents, among others, decide to join the Thackeray alliance? What happens then? Because then you're staring at a really close fight.
Exactly. I agree, and this cannot be ruled out. This is politics. Anything can be done for their convenience. Over here, just half an hour back, I had Sachin Sawant from the Congress saying, because of Vichardhara, just because Uddhav Barasaheb Thackerayji joined hands with MNS, so we have decided to go solo. If these people can change in next 20 minutes and next 30 minutes, and they say that we can and we may, then this is the irony of politics over here. Over here, we were very strong. We have been very vocal about it. We have been not mincing with words over here. Uddhavji left his mainstream. He diluted the Hindutva. So that's why we parted ways over here. I am very sure about it that this may not happen. But if at all iota of doubt, if this does happen, we will accept the people's majority. But it doesn't seem, the winds doesn't seem to be flowing in that direction over
here.
Okay.
Right. Stay on with us, Mr. Daruwala. Let me go across to my colleague Rucha as well. Rucha, I believe there's a lot of activity where you are. What's happening?
Well, the Shiv Sena UPT party workers are celebrating here. They have gathered here in big numbers, and we are currently in Varli, where two candidates of Shiv Sena UPT have been elected. One is Hemaki Varlikar and second is Nishikant Shinde, both from Shiv Sena UPT faction, and Prabha Devi, which is a dominant area for Shiv Sena Uddhav Barasaheb Thackeray, where the Samna office is, and Samadhan Sarvankar, who was in controversy. He's the son of ex-MLA Sada Sarvankar, and there was a lot of controversy in terms of shots being fired at rivalry was seen in Prabhadevi in the two factions of Shiv Sena, and now the results are out, and Hemangi Varlikar, who was the deputy mayor of Mumbai city of the municipal corporation, has won once again, and she was contesting election from Worli area, which comes under MLA Aditya Thackeray's assembly constituency, and there also we saw a rift between the two factions of Shiv Sena. Additionally, the Manse factor there has also not worked, because the Maharashtra Sena leader Santosh Duri had recently left Maharashtra Sena and had joined Bharatiya Janata Party, but that also did not help for the Bharatiya Janata Party, and there was one of the close aides of Hemangi Varlikar who had in very last moment had filed independent.
Celebrations currently on the part of the UBT Sena in Worli. Now, Worli happens to be part of the Mumbai South constituency, which is currently held by the Shiv Sena in Parliament. Arvind Sawant is the member of Parliament belonging to the UBT Sena from Mumbai South. So, we are seeing a certain trend here emerge, where you have Lok Sabha members of Parliament. Well, the wards that fall within their respective constituencies, there appears to be some element of consistency here in terms of who is doing well belonging to that particular party in that constituency. So
Absolutely.
in Mumbai South, at least, we see that trend materializing. We're also seeing that trend evident in Mumbai North, where you have Piyush Goyal as member of Parliament and all the wards within that particular jurisdiction are gravitating towards the Mahayuti.
And that's what JVC Sriram also had mentioned when he was giving us a sense of how the trends are looking like and what does it really signify. JVC Sriram, any thoughts? Celebrations have already started around Worli, and like you said, northern Mumbai clearly seems to be going to the BJP, the Mahayuti, Shinde Sena, and South Mumbai is seeing celebrations.
Exactly. See, I think, this election is all about suburban versus island city. The more you get into the island city, the more Uddhav Thackeray and Raj Thackeray starts to dominate. And in suburban areas, it is the BJP and the Eknath Shinde which is pulling the weight. And if you look at that, probably when I look at, say, places like Dharavi, Mumbadevi, again I would say Malad, those are the places where the Congress is also able to, pull up its stocks. But what is surprising is a place like Mankul Shivaji Nagar, where there is a breach which has happened, which means the contest was between Samajwadi Party and MIM to actually get the Muslim votes. And in between, BJP had been able to push through and has been able to win in a ward. These are basically, lotteries, I would say, because these are not the wards which BJP had expected to win. So that is the reason why I'm saying that we need to wait for another hour and a half and then come to a conclusion, because these trends need not hold for the SSUBT. The more you get seats from the northern Mumbai and the suburban Mumbai, the more it will tilt towards Mahayuti.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Sriram, because that's exactly what's happening. The gap between the Mahayuti and the Thackeray brothers is now widening as we speak, as more leads are trickling in. We'll update those numbers on the screen as well, but the latest leads that we have is that the Mahayuti currently has 102, the Shiv Sena UBT plus MNS has 69. So that gap is now 33. Then you have the Congress at 12, the Congress Alliance. You have the NCP Ajit Pawar, I beg your pardon, increasing its tally from 1 to 3. That will soon be reflected on the screen. And others have now come down from 10 Hina to 5. So we do see some of the numbers now crystallizing.
Yes.
Where the Mahayuti is appearing to run away with the advantage. Let me get a word in from Akashdeep Puri.
We'll go across to Dr. Akashdeep Puri in just a bit. But before that, let's quickly go across to Arunil as well. Arunil, I believe you have an update because numbers have again started looking slightly favorable for the Mahayuti, BJP and the Shinde Sena.
Well, certainly, yes. 102 for the Mahayuti. Magic number in BMC polls is 114. Plus, you need to add the numbers that Ajit Pawar's party is also expected to get. But from the Ajit Pawar camp as well, a significant information that we are learning is Kaptan Malik, who's the real brother of Nawab Malik, who's the main leader of Ajit Pawar's party, handling the election for Ajit Pawar's party in Mumbai, he has lost. Now, again, some of the other crucial developments are some of the senior leaders of Eknath Shinde's Shiv Sena. There is one Ravindra Vaikar, who's an MP. His daughter has lost to UBT Sena. Rucha was reporting about Samadhan Sarvankar, who is the son of Sada Sarvankar, a senior leader of Eknath Shinde's Shiv Sena, again lost a corporation election, basically a BMC election. There is one more crucial development with respect to the UBT Sena is concerned. There is Rahul Shewale, senior leader. His sister-in-law has also lost from the Dharavi seat. So it seems like what the situation or the atmosphere is favorable for the BJP. Certainly, yes. They have controlled and dominated their strongholds and make inroads into new parts of Mumbai as well. Navnath Ban is a very classic example, media coordinator for the BJP, very close to Devendra Fadnavis, making inroads into Abu Azmi's SP-dominated Anushakti Nagar, that is Govandi. But with respect to the Eknath Shinde Shiv Sena is concerned, worry for them at least when it comes to Mumbai is concerned.
Absolutely, Arunil. Let me take this across to Akashdeep Muni as well. Dr. Muni, we see the numbers now, the gap between the Mahayuti as well as the Thackeray brothers widening. That gap is now widened to almost 33. You have 102 for the Mahayuti, and they're approaching the majority mark, which is 114 in the BMC. Is this a done deal now as far as a victory for the Mahayuti is concerned? What's your assessment? Because as the leads have continued to trickle in, that gap has continued to widen.
See, let's wait for the final results to be told. These are leads, these are not final results. However, BJP uses Sam, Dam, Dand, Bhed, everything to win. Just we have seen that. BJP, which can ally with Congress leaders for winning elections, like in Ambernath, anything can happen. And the opposition that went with Raj Thackeray is 7% voter base. No MLA, no MP was a clear sign of non-decisiveness. This thing should not happen when opposition is fighting with a bigger challenger like BJP. Alliances and winning elections is all about chemistry and mathematics. Raj has no experience of both. Had Congress and UBT gone together, results would have been way ahead what we are seeing today. Remember, similar things happened with Ajit Pawar also, who went with Sharad Pawar. So I think that at present, these results are just an example of BJP's using Sam, Dam, Dand, Bhed, etc. We also have seen that what Rahul Gandhi has said regarding vote chori, the ink thing, the ink issue, where the election commission has issued an inquiry. This is also a concerning fact, which the Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis defended. I think that at this point, we should, the whole opposition should come together to fight a bigger challenger like BJP rather than trickling into small bases.
Stay with us, all of you. We have some big update as well coming in, which Siddharth was also talking about just now, as the trends are suggesting right now. BJP and Shinde Sena together have crossed the crucial 100 mark, and this is a very, very important mark that we're talking about. And the gap, of course, is widening between, the Mahayuti, which includes BJP and Shinde Sena, and, of course, the Thackeray cousins. And, of course, we're going to be getting you every angle as far as this biggest story from Mumbai is concerned. Heading into a very, very short break. Don't go anywhere.